Reporting from GenCon 2018, here is Mark Arnaldo. I'm at the booth of Cryptozoic, where Scott, who is designer of Pantone, which is a new release, is going to tell us a little bit about his new game. Thank you, Scott.
Oh, thank you, Marco. So, my name is Scott. I originally was a video game artist, and I used to draw in pixels, and I also played a lot of Pictionary, and my family would get stumped by drawing, so I said, why not make a game that removes the drawing and uses pixels instead? And when I pitched the game to Cryptozoic, they said, we know exactly the license for this, and that's where we came up with this game, Pantone. So I'm going to explain how to play this game for you today. So we have some excellent players right here, and each of these players is going to get 4 character cards, and I will show you what those cards look like in a moment. And on them are characters that they're going to be creating out of these color swatches. We've got 15 different colors, 4 cards of each color, and you get 130 character cards. And a very lovely tray which to display them in. And the cards tilt nicely, so they're easy to get out. So let's take a card here. Let me find a good one for you. Let's take our friend Snow White. So here is the character card. So at the very top of the card, you'll see a character. This is the character you're going to be creating out of color swatches. When the player who is the artist makes the character, and then everybody gets a chance to guess, go around clockwise. If they can't guess what it is, then you move on to the first clue. And the first clue is always where the character first appeared from. So in the case of Snow White, she was first actually a character in a book, not a cartoon or a movie or anything like that, right? So you have to know a little bit about characters to get that connection. As you go down, the hints get easier, the clues get easier, but you also, the points reduce. So the way the scoring works is the artist, say our friend Zach here, makes a really cool picture of Snow White, and I happen to guess it, Zach and I would both get 5 points. However, if it took a few clues, we would get less points. So the motivation for the artist is to communicate clearly with the color swatches so that the guessers can very quickly get who the character is. Over the game, the difficulty escalates. The first round, you can use all of the colors that are in the box. So like I said, we have a lot of colors, 15 different colors, and so you have some variety to make some really great pictures. But then the second round, you can only use 1 of each color. So only 1 green, 1 yellow, 1 red. The third round, you can only use 3 cards, but of any color. So if I wanted to do all black for like Darth Vader or something, then that's what I do. So they're going to play a round of this. So what I want you to do is look at your cards, and if there's one character that you're like, wow, this would be really hard for me to do, or I have no idea who they are, just go ahead and discard it. So go ahead and discard one of your cards.
And as they make the decision, I'm going to thank you for taking the time to teach us Pantone.
Thank you very much. Look for Pantone. It's available wherever board games are sold.
Thank you.